So now you're wondering, what are you doing in Miami? Did you move to Miami? The answer is look at this hotel room. Everything's so tiny. Nice bathroom. And then, I don't think that robe's for me, but it was super cute. Feels like a New York City apartment, but this is Miami. We made it. Welcome to another video, guys. This one is a fun one. I'm in Miami. Gonna explain in a bit, but having a nice little run right now. Time to go to the ocean. Guys, we are here in windy Miami Beach. This is the second time I was able to visit the city, and the first time we actually didn't go into the water at all. So to come back to the beach is pretty awesome. So now you're wondering, what are you doing in Miami? Did you move to Miami? The answer is, we didn't. Flew out here with my wife. She has a work trip, and I figure, hey, one of the coolest things about being a recruiter is you can work in whatever location that you want and tag along. And so that's exactly what I've done. And oh my God, it is so beautiful here. So aside from the beautiful water, what really amazed me about Miami are these beautiful skyscrapers here. Can you imagine waking up, getting on your balcony and looking at this? I love the water so much, and man, that is the dream. Inspiration for you. So even though this is a work trip for my wife, it's not all vacation for me. I think being self-employed is one of the biggest luxuries that you can have, and I don't take it for granted. And so no matter what I do, every time I travel, stay time with family, always try to make sure that I stay updated. I don't get behind on my emails and my candidates and interviews. It goes both ways. If you want to enjoy everything amazing of working for yourself, you also have to accept that sometimes by doing that, you have to be responsible for everything that comes to being a business owner or working for yourself, which is sometimes working longer than you think you're gonna have to, or just making sure that before you go to bed, you always make things happen and you always make sure that clients, candidates, and your team always come first no matter what. But it's a blessing to be here. Just look out in the ocean, it's beautiful here. All right, so I tried running with sneakers on the beach. Never a good idea, so I'm gonna take these off, run barefoot a little bit, and just be one with the sand here. Well, I thought about it. Should I jump? Should I jump in? Should I not? Should I jump in? I did it. When in Miami Beach, go in the water because it is amazing. Did you just start your own recruitment agency and are struggling getting your own clients? Are you thinking about starting your own agency but afraid to make the jump? Do you have your own clients but you're struggling to find the perfect candidates fast? Do you have a full-time job and wanted to do recruitment part-time to make more money on the side and have no idea how to? If you answered yes to any of these questions, please consider joining our private community. It is a trust-based community where recruiters around the world can support, collaborate, and work together on placements all around the year consistently. In this community, you will directly have access to the real open jobs of my team and of our members, and you will also have the chance to access trainings, events, giveaways, and much, much more. If you are part of this community, I communicate and work with you as if you were on my own team, and I'll do whatever I can to do a placement together with your client or candidate. So if you're struggling to get your own clients or candidates and you want a way you can make sure you can be busy all year round by having access to many more open roles, then this is something you need to look into. This is open to people around the world and is open for recruiters in every industry and experience levels, as we will always have a good number of variety of open jobs across sectors, markets, and industries. I'm really happy to say that within the first 30 days, we have already have a new member with minimal recruiting experience do his first placement that had a total fee of almost $30,000 US, and we are working hard to do many, many more this year. If you are interested and excited, there are only a limited number of spots open, so make sure you sign up quick at patreon.com/recruiterpreston. If you have any questions, please reach out to me on LinkedIn, Instagram, or Discord. We can set up a time to chat. See you on the other side. All right, I'll say this. It's kind of crazy that we went to Miami and didn't go to the water. It's pretty epic. We did everything but the water. So when you come here, go in the water. It is gorgeous. Gonna be here for 2 or 3 days. Gonna work some, got some deals pending. Fingers crossed with those, and just gonna show you around what we're gonna do for a couple days. See you in a bit. Another reason why all good things don't last forever, because we were coming into this week, we had another member in our private community. We did 2 placements last week, and this week he's waiting on possibly 2 more. He could possibly be in a situation where he could do 4 placements since he started. And I never met the guy. Just shows the power of our community doing placements together. And the crazy thing is he's not even in the States. He's international, and he's just on beast mode right now, completely crushing it. But anyway, we are eagerly waiting, especially walking on this beach, waiting for the client to tell me that they want to hire both candidates. I'll take one, but ideally both. And unfortunately, I heard from the client that they're rejecting one of the candidates because the candidate just kept on self-sabotaging himself, talking really bad stuff about his previous employer, negotiating a higher salary than he initially agreed to with us, and just complaining and whining and complaining and complaining. And you know, we do our best to prep candidates to go over best practices and what you should do, what you should not do on interviews. And I'm shocked by what this candidate has done. The job was basically his, but now it's start all over again because the candidate trying to be a little too smart or too silly here and trying to be too aggressive and turned off the client. And I try my best to go back to the client saying, hey, would you reconsider? If the candidate lowered his salary expectation, we'll have a chat with him. Would you reconsider if the candidate can calm down? And he's not gonna hear it. And so, huge bummer. I was just having an amazing time walking on this beach here. And this is not the news I wanted. I actually wanted a news of 1 or 2 successful placements so I can celebrate and stay out here, go back in the water and get excited about another milestone. But nope, here we are, start all over again, which is really important why you always need to have a backup, have a pipeline, not always bank with just one candidate. So I'm gonna work with this private member and see if we can rebuild and do this all over again. But clients are gonna hire 2 to 4 people. We're gonna look to make it happen. All right, so just got back to the hotel. We're staying at the Good Time Hotel. This is their gym. It's really small, but they got a really cool outdoor area, some free weights, treadmills, bench, Pelotons, love Pelotons. And yeah, I still feel pretty good after a run. So maybe do a little bit more workouts, get some sweat on, and then do a little more work and finish up the day here. This is what the outdoors looks like, which is pretty cool. Jungle gym for adults here, which is pretty sweet. And this is the hotel. All right, time to work out. All right, again, this is quite a small hotel room. I don't even have a desk. Like, this is our desk / dining room table in this hotel. We're staying here because obviously my wife's company is doing their retreat here and I'm just tagging along. Not ideal, but hey, we make the best of it. Got space for a suitcase, but had an amazing time at the beach and the gym. Ordered some late dinner here from Pura Vida. I wanted something light and fruity. I got a PB protein shake there, and I think a acai bowl. I haven't had an acai bowl in such a long time, but creating some fruits, and this should do the trick. So I think this is a pretty epic first night here. We'll keep you updated how the week plays out, and see you in the morning. You want to know what Miami weather is like? This is early in the morning. Look how already humid it is. That's insane. Don't need a steam bath or steam sauna in Miami. Just go outside. Oof, good thing I'm inside. All right, good morning. Had a really good workout today, got some breakfast, and this is my office for the day. Don't even have a table, working from the bed, can't complain. Internet's okay, but gotta do the best that we can. Had a really good stand-up with my team today, just going over the key priorities. We got a lot of good candidates that are continuing to progress through the process, which is fantastic. We have this one client who goes really slowly, but if we're able to place them, you know, we're looking at $20,000 to $30,000. So doing what we can to also stay on top of that and making sure the pipeline is solid, going over all the pipeline as well for our community, making sure that our members get daily voice updates in terms of like what's good, what's not moving, what's fast, what's not fast. Trying to do what we can to provide transparency and visibility to our community members, which is really important for me. Basically looking to treat them as if they're on my own team. And today's going to be a major sourcing day for me, meaning I'm just going to be on my computer, sitting here, going through all of the different platforms, trying to hit all of my target positions, really going deep as much as possible in hopes that we can get some submissions and interviews going. We have a lot of good activity. We probably have
in our community right now, about 59, 60 unique roles, probably about 80 roles altogether, including multiple kind of positions, which is fantastic. Gonna keep doing what we can with business development and outreach to bring in a variety of fantastic roles for our community members, but happy to kind of see the numbers where they are right now. Yeah, still, really not happy and bummed out about the deal yesterday with my other member. He still has one more candidate today that is 50-50. We're just pushing and waiting for the client to get back with their decision, and I hope it goes our way because that would be awesome. And also that'd be even more awesome because we now have a member that done 3 placements in the group since they started, which is amazing here. And so just gonna be sitting here rocking our new recruiter hat, which I love, and gonna see how this kind of morning plays out, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, we also just had a really good meeting with our BD team. I know that BD, developing relationship with clients, is one of the biggest pain points for many recruiters out there and many agencies. It's just overall also just a very tough market. I think the US market right now is extremely bearish, right? A lot of instability, recession, deficit increasing, just there's a lot of headwinds that we have to deal with, just not in recruiting, but with business in general, with the market and where it's at. We're always testing out new channels, creative channels, to see how we can always connect with new clients better, more effective, and increase and maintain that conversion, right? And so it's definitely something that we're watching very carefully. We're prioritizing, we're investing a lot into it to make sure that our team and our community continues to have fantastic lead flow with clients there. And that's really kind of the main kind of secret sauce to help you get consistent placements throughout the year. I think it's very easy to get 1 or 2 clients and then you just stop biz dev, and then your whole income and livelihood depends on that client. And it could be phenomenal if the client's amazing, they're hiring like 1,000 roles, or it could just be completely in utter hell where the client's difficult to work with, they don't communicate with you, you don't get any transparency, and then your desk and your business essentially stops. And so that's why it's really important to always keep digging, find those new clients, try to find those tier A, tier 1 relationships that you can cultivate and strengthen, and then they can become fantastic relationships and a cash cow relationship for you and your business. So I had a really good relationship there, talked to a few good number of candidates that were submitting as well, and all things are really good. And if you're wondering what recruiter life looks like behind the scenes, this is what it is. Just kind of not sitting on the bed, but sitting at a table, heads down, and doing whatever we can to get the job done here. So enough talking, I'll see you in a bit. All right, it is nearing end of day, as interesting as it is considering how bright it is already, but honestly just been pretty low-key day, sourcing, making some good progress on our roles. We got a new client come in possibly for an accounting role, trying to jump on the call with them tomorrow or Friday to really pick that up. That'd be fantastic for the team and for the community, and everything else is going as planned. I had some good candidate calls, community team is doing very well, and so just going to be finishing up here a little bit. And what am I going to do today? Well, I think I had such a good time in the water yesterday at the beach, might as well do it again and make up for last time. I didn't even go to the beach once, so this time it's a little bit sunnier than last time, and probably soon the water's gonna be just as warm with people out there. So probably gonna go out there, relax, have a good time, get my ocean and sun on, and then probably get some food and take it easy a little bit later today. But this has been, for the most part, a typical day in recruiting, just sitting at a desk, but in this case, the bed, just doing whatever I can, working closely with the team, the community, and our clients. And so no fires yet. We've still sour about that last deal. No feedback from the client with the other role. I hope that still goes our way. The client's taking their time, so we just have to be patient and focus on other roles for the time being, and we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated. Right, dinner again tonight, no surprise. Pura Vida, favorite place ever. Got another salmon bowl, which is epic, breakfast wrap, and papaya smoothie. Trying my best to keep it light and healthy and yummy. Highly recommended. All right, now for dessert. You cannot come to Miami without trying key lime pie. Scavenger hunt last time, but this time we're ordering from Fireman Derek's Bake Shop, and this is what it looks like. Legit. And then we got from Kush, and this is what it looks like. This looks more gelatinous. Presentation's not as good as this one, but it's gonna be a good night. Good morning. Last full day here in Miami, and as you can see, it is cloudy. It was super windy last night. This is the hotel. There's a chill area down there, and actually, that's where the gym is. They have an outdoor rack system there, which is really cool. So far, having a nice chill work stay in Miami, but lots to do today. As you know, starting off the day with Pura Vida. Man, wish you can get sponsored by Pura Vida. I've been eating this almost every day, but this place is awesome. Clean food, taste is on point. Not that expensive here. All day cafe, all day breakfast, which is a huge plus. So, been a huge fan of this to work. Good morning, everyone. Just sitting here at my makeshift office, drinking some coffee, got some matcha. Couldn't sleep well last night. Some coffee reinforcements, but we got some news. So I heard back from one of our recruiting partners that our candidate for the BD Business Development Manager crushed in his interview, and the company is going to move forward to an offer. Let's freaking go. We had 2 cans in the final round. They loved the guy who they interviewed yesterday, but they also loved the woman that we sent that they interviewed before. We're really pushing to see if they can hire both, but they really definitely want to move forward with this guy. The only thing I'm worried about is that for this guy specifically, he needs a flexible hybrid work option. That's the only way we were able to get him to engage, because this is a true on-site. But we only submitted him because he is amazing, like a rock star. He can go anywhere else, any other company on the planet, and the company knows that. So if they really want him, man, they're gonna have to just compromise. So I hope that they're able to figure out something that would not hopefully ruin this, because we could definitely use some offers and more placements right now. I talked to another recruiting partner. He's sharing roles with the community. He was on vacation this week, but things are now back on track with especially our industrial engineer, continuous improvement engineer role, and our senior software engineer role that are desperate. Clients are desperate and wanting to hire right now, and these are available for my team and for the community members. But just honestly been here sourcing all day, but really happy for this offer. I don't know when they're going to extend. It's either going to be today or tomorrow. Most likely they're going to send the offer details to the recruiting partner, and then he'll send it to us, and then we will extend. But nothing like traveling, working from the bed, and getting an offer. And for some reason, every time I travel, it's always good news. Things always happen. I'm still waiting for this other offer for my other member in our community here. This could be his 3rd placement. And unfortunately, this morning we heard back with our senior software engineer role for another member. They rejected him. That could have been his 2nd placement with the group. He could have made over $30,000 collectively, which is insane. But unfortunately, did not happen. But we got an offer to save the day. It is going to be a split with a recruiting partner, but hey, this is a tough position, and an offer is an offer still. For all of you guys who are like, you know what, I'd rather have the whole commission and not a split, I want it too. But then again, I also know that, hey, the pie is big enough, we can all win collectively. If you can do splits consistently at volume, it's still win-win for everybody. It's also just so cool to work and collaborate with recruiters. We all feel like we're on the same team, and we all have the same goal, which is one of the reasons why I just love our community so much. Even though I do have a team, I just feel like our team just literally doubled in size with amazing people. So everything else is going really well. Clients and candidates are progressing, which is fantastic. And I'm just still chasing a couple new clients for our community and team that we can continue to remain busy in a very tough market, which I don't take for granted at all, because I know a lot of people are struggling, but we are doing whatever we can to make things happen. Eyes on the prize for this. Probably going to drink a little more coffee, work a little bit, and maybe go to the gym, do a quick workout, and see how this day plays out. Unfortunately, today it looks very cloudy and windy. I might go to the beach again, might not. This is not meant to be a luxurious trip where I'm going out. I'm trying to also just not get sick and just really focus on work as much as I can, even though we're in a new location and distractions are plentiful. So even though I'm not doing a lot of fun things, like just again showing you a life of a recruiter who is traveling and doing the best that he can. So happy again about the offer, not happy about the loss, still waiting for another offer, still a pretty solid week, trying to land a couple new clients, and we're going to keep on pushing. Talk to you in a bit. All right, had some good news earlier today. Been sitting around all morning, so gonna go out and have a quick little run, come back, do some more work, and finish off the day. Look at this elevator, by the way, super cool.
Some of these buildings are pretty sweet. Would you rather live on that or live on inside of this, facing the water? All right, we found some water here. Looks pretty nice. Could use a little bit more blue sky and sun, but all is good. How cool is this? I'm at South Point Pier with an amazing view of Miami Beach. Look at that. Look at that water. Look at that water, guys. That is gorgeous. and it's absolutely free. That's how you get in. This is what it's about. Taking a break whenever you want, or just going to the water after a work day. Working and living by the ocean, sea, lake, any body of water is a dream, remains a dream of mine, and always aspirational, motivational. Every time I experience it, gonna make it happen. But this has been great run here, just walking on the beach, a lot more chill than it was. Gonna finish off the day, got a little bit more work to do, probably gonna source some quality software engineers, and we'll see how the day plays out.
All right, guys, I'm obsessed here. Got another acai bowl, this health train. Started from the beginning and now I just can't stop. Doing some reading on Business Insider. It's my lunch. Where's the views? Ooh, the sun's coming out. Just do a little bit more work. It's almost about 3:18 here. A couple more hours. Final push, last day. All right, it is now end of day here. The biggest win was getting an offer, which is absolutely fantastic. So gonna go ahead and schedule him in, but the sun's coming out. I don't know if you can see it through the video. And if there is one thing that I'm loving this trip, aside from pure Vita, amazing food, is going to the water and going to the beach once more. So I think I have enough footage of me doing that. So might just leave my camera here or might take it with me. But that's what I'm gonna do, just to kind of enjoy the day here and celebrate a little bit, and then come back to the hotel and get some dinner. Just again, spending time by myself. My wife's busy with her colleagues, but it's okay, you know? Still got a lot of work to do. You can always do more and more sourcing, and we'll see what we do later tonight. All right, guys, this is ridiculous. So I'm just coming back from the beach, and you're wondering why I'm in an elevator. Well, the elevator just stopped. It just shut off, and I'm stuck here. And now they're calling the fire department, and it's on its way. And try not to freak out. This is the first time it happened, and I'm hoping that I don't have to wait in here too long to get out. I'm stuck in here, but they know where I am. Give you guys an update here. Crazy. Hello. That was a little bit traumatic, I'm not gonna lie. It's not really a claustrophobic person, but once you know that you're kind of stuck and you can't really go anywhere, it was definitely an experience I will never forget. And I don't know if you guys ever been stuck in elevators, but to feel like you can't go anywhere and you're completely helpless is it's pretty scary, right? So, but gladly, grateful to the hotel, grateful they had to call the fire department. I had to wait. They were able to get me out clearly, but yeah, just grateful to be out. And that is definitely one for the books. Another Miami trip for the books. But it's now about 8 p.m. here on a Thursday, flying back home tomorrow. Can't wait to just get into the rhythm and groove and routine. Got lots to do this quarter and this year and just next week and next month with the team and with the community members, but just had a wonderful trip. And yeah, I wish this video was more exciting, but sometimes, you know, you have to travel, and sometimes it's not just all parties and games. You still have to kind of work, push, source, do whatever you can. Thankful that we actually had a win. We got 1 loss, 1 win, couple pendings, interviews are still happening. So everything all in all was really good here. But hope you enjoyed this video. And it just goes to show that even though the market's difficult, you know, working for yourself honestly is one of the best luxuries that you can do. And it's one thing that I just never take for granted. And that's why I show up and give it my all every single day when I can, right? Just you never know how long it's gonna last, but you want to do whatever you can so that it lasts and keep lasting forever. And we just keep fighting and living just another day. So happy to say that you're able to witness a solid deal we're able to do. Clients are slowly getting back online. Recruiting partners are slowly getting back online. So everything's all good. Everything's all good and can't wait to go back. But it was still a great trip. And yeah, I did nothing but go to the beach and eat Pura Vida, which was something that I'm now obsessed with. And I highly recommend it if you're coming to Miami and eating something healthy and light. I'm sure there's a lot of other amazing food here that I want to try out next time as well. So the later in the evenings, typically before bed, is when I like to do extra work or devote time to side projects or things that are secondarily important and not my primary focus, and I just don't have time throughout the day to focus on. So I usually, if I can, put like an hour or two in just to kind of make sure I'm caught up, or do reading or do research or just catch up if needed. Because I am traveling and it's a little bit distracting, there is a certain amount of catch up for me to do. So I'm going to be doing that and then just call it a day and fly back tomorrow. But this is it. 3 days in Miami, or 2.5 days in Miami, done and dusted. Beach is fantastic. The food is phenomenal. People are kind. And of course, even though we're stuck at the hotel, still really comfortable hotel to stay at, called the Good Time Hotel in South Beach, only like 2 blocks away from the beach, which is fantastic. And so highly recommend it. And thank you so much again for watching. Feel free to give us a like, subscribe, click the blog, especially give us a like if you like more travel personal vlogs like this. I can definitely do more as I travel, but appreciate your time and attention, and we'll see you on the next one.